Let's talk about the K12 curriculum. The implementation of the K12 curriculum began in the 2012-2013 academic year. The implementation of the K12 curriculum in the country drew negative reactions from different societal groups. Since 2011, critics have been very vocal on their primary concerns. They insist that the government isn't ready for this new system and that this is more of additional burden to students and their parents.
The K-12 curriculum is long overdue and needed. The 10-year curriculum was simply insufficient, especially in modern contexts. The new K-12 system, however, gives more time for more content to be taught, and students to remain in school longer rather than picking up negative influences after their graduation at the early age of 16. The K-12 curricula in the Philippines will put Filipino students at par with the rest of the world. This would be a testament that an investment in education is the key to reaching national growth and development. There is still a challenge in accepting the K-12 system as a curriculum, but with these advantages, doing so would require less difficulty. There are some people who still think that the K-12 system is just a stretched curriculum with barely any changes from the old curriculum. The curriculum is more than that, as it is clearly focuses on enhancing the students' progress and their future.
To highlight its worth in the K-12 curriculum, DepEd has formed a technical vocational unit in the Bureau of Secondary Education. For them, this unit needs strengthening as one of the three key strands that will prepare high school graduates by arming them with skills for employment.
Contrary to what most people think, the K-12 program trains students in joining the workforce as early as 7th grade. The TLE subjects in junior high school follow the rules of the Technical Education and Skills Development Authority or TESDA. This will allow the students to earn a national certification or NC required by the industry. Junior high school graduates or incoming grade 11 students will study core compulsory subjects and a required specialty. They can choose from the three main tracks such as academic, technical vocational livelihood, and sports and arts. If the student picks the TVL track as specialty in senior high school, the student will continue the TLE course that he studied in ninth or 10th grades. This will allow the student to earn in situ that he can use as credentials in applying for a job if he wants to work after senior high school graduation. Yet, if the students will study further, he can pursue the TVL track and earn a bachelor's degree in a related field.
There's a lot of difficulties encountered in teaching and learning process brought by the COVID-19 pandemic. The most common is slow internet connection.
Students who have slow internet connections or limited access from home, especially in rural areas, can contribute to students falling behind academically. Teachers also suffer this problem, and it is really difficult to overcome. To overcome this challenge, teachers must be considerate to their students, and students must not be hard-headed and must also understand that we are all affected in this problem.
With the current situation, what should be the responsibilities of a teacher to deliver quality learning to students? I came up with ideas of what I would like teachers to do to deliver quality learning to students.
Teachers should repeat some of the lessons they taught in class, especially for those students who are missing in the classroom environment. This will probably help activate their memory of being part of a community and remind them that they are still part of one. Then, let your students know that you are there for them and that if they need help, to reach out to you.
Lastly, the most important, ask your students how can you help them. Students have their own problems or difficulties. Teachers should be able to help students for them to gain more confidence and improve their studies. My advice to all teachers is that they must give their best and put efforts in teaching. Teaching online wasn't what you signed up for when you became an educator. Nevertheless, you must fulfill this role until social distancing become a thing of the past. That would be all. Thank you and God bless.